Hey, Carla. Hi. Welcome. Welcome on this beautiful day, and so excited to share this little Kriya set with you all today. So if you're joining you don't know what I'm going to be sharing, you are in for a surprise, for a treat. I'm going to be sharing a very sacred set of Kriyas. Excuse me. So I'm going to be sharing a very, very sacred practice, the practice of Kali. And I'm calling this set the Cosmic Kali Kriya set. So for the past week, since last Saturday when I shared my Cosmic Breathwork workshop, I have been practicing a sadhana, and a sadhana is a 21 or 40-day practice. So you do the same practice every day for 21 days or for 40 days. And the idea behind that is to really cultivate the energies that are being shared in that practice, cultivate the energies within that those practices are assisting with, are developing, are cultivating. So I chose to continue working with Kali after my Cosmic Kali Breathwork workshop last Saturday. And I have found this technology, I found this set to be incredibly transformational and very relevant for this time. I chose originally the practice that I'm going to be sharing with you in a few moments. I chose this practice for my breathwork practice last weekend because I really knew, and I felt that so many of you out there are in overwhelm, are feeling overwhelmed at the moment. And so many of you out there are starting to really feel the intensity of the challenges, being in quarantine for 6 weeks now. It's a long time for many of us, especially those of us who live on our own. I know a lot of you out there have instability around your jobs or around finances, maybe worried about what's going on with friends and loved ones. And so I know that this has been a time of insecurity and challenge for many of you. And so when I originally shared this Kali Kriya set, the intention was that Kali would guide us, she would assist us to release some of the really old energy that we're carrying around that's making this journey even more challenging. You see, because Kali, she's a deity in the Yoga Vedantic lineage. And Kali has this incredible ability to really liberate us from the lower mind, from the ego. She helps us to see through to the truth of the matter. She comes like I've got a little statue of Kali here behind me. So here's Kali. So you can see she has lots of sort of weapons, like she has a machete here, which she uses to cut off the head of the ego. She's sticking her tongue out. She appears very frightening, right? She's adorning herself in the skulls of all the severed heads of all of the egos that she's detached. She's topless, she's wild, she has long hair, and she's standing here. She's standing on Shiva as well. So all of these things come together and they create this very frightening image of Kali. But the reason that she appears this way is because she has such an important job to do for us. She really is here to help us cut through to the truth, which can be ugly sometimes, right? And a bit scary. It's scary to look at the truth. You know, it's scary when somebody kind of faces you up with something which is really truthful, and it feels really scary to just even be there and be present with it, right? She does that because she exists in a realm where there is no time. It's a completely timeless dimension. And in those realms where there is no time, in the more celestial cosmic realms, the astral realms, past, present, and future exist all at once. It's all held within that space. So she sees our future self. So even right now, if we don't have a perception of our future self, that more evolved version of us, 5 or 10 or 15 years in the future or whatever, she sees our future self in that dimension. And so she knows our potential. She knows that we're destined for greatness. She can see the success and the abundance that we've already cultivated in the future. And so you can imagine her attitude is like, well, like, I've seen you are already successful, you're abundant, like you overcame all of that. So let's now in the present just cut the shit, cut through the truth, see it for what it is, and drop it and release it and liberate ourselves. She's like, there's no time to hesitate because you're already successful, you're already doing it, you are already abundant. So let's just in the now cut through. So she wants us to detach from those bondages. She wants us to detach from those attachments. You know, that stuff that we're hanging on to, the old identity that we're just hanging on to. She's just like, cut it loose. It's old. It's not necessary. It's fear-based. It's not, if it's not love, if it's not focused on if it's not like coming from a place of love, it's coming from a place of fear. And if it's coming from a place of fear, it's not evolutionary. It's not helping us expand into our highest and greatest potential. And ultimately, that's what she's here to do. Because despite her appearance, she's actually the most compassionate of all of the deities. She's the most loving of all of the deities. She is the one that wants to liberate us. That's her duty, that's her job, that's her one mission, is just liberation. So when we work with Kali energy, we are literally calling her in and we are saying, Kali, help me, assist me, guide me to see what is at the heart of the matter, what is the truth, what is my truth. And we are asking her to help us detach, to sever those bondages, those attachments, to leave that old identity behind, and then to let the baggage of karma and trauma loose. Dissolve and transmute that energy and just flow into the new energy, into what we truly already are, because this essence of who we really are is already realized, already actualized. We have this false sense of, I'm not good enough, I'm not powerful enough, I'm not influential enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I haven't done enough for my children, I haven't done enough for my parents, we have these programs, right? This conditioning that we've allowed to completely influence the way that we are based on past experience. But Kali doesn't see that. She doesn't see the mind. She has this unique way of just seeing us for who we are. And so when she sees us identifying with the mind, she's like, no, 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 no. That's not the truth. That's not who you are. Let's cut through that. Let's cut all that loose and step truly into the already actualized, fully realized version that we already are. You see, because soul isn't lacking, isn't less of anything. Soul is already like this fully amazing, realized, powerful energy. It's just that we forgot. And then on a day-to-day basis, we've like obscured our own view. We have, it's like we permanently have kind of like beer goggles on, where everything just is kind of different. We're peering through these lenses, are warping our perspective of ourself, basically. And we don't see that we're already like sat here. I'm already abundant, powerful, beautiful, intelligent, connected, all of these things, just because that is what soul and self energy is. So let's get into our Kali practice. This is going to be a 12-minute practice. It's not really physically demanding, but it really requires us to go inwards and to be comfortable. So I want you to find a comfortable seated position. I'm sitting on a cushion, like a very thick cushion. It's really, really thick. And I'm not completely sitting on it. It's like I'm perching on the end of it because it helps me to be raised, my hips to be raised more higher than the knees, which prevents pins and needles. And it also helps the spine to be strong and straight, but then also I can relax into it. I'm not I'm not straining my body to my back to hold myself up because I'm conscious that my back's not straight. So maybe get 2 pillows, 2 cushions, firm ones, and put them on top of each other and perch on the end of that, and maybe 3 or 4. So some of my students, I'm advising to go higher and higher and higher if you have lower back issues or mid back issues. It's really helpful. Okay, so let's begin. So let's begin by taking our gaze inwards. And simply start to become aware of your breath. To everybody joining us right now, we are going to be enjoying a Kali Kriya set. So please make yourself comfortable. Beautiful to see you, Amit. Make yourself comfortable and join us. Join us for a beautiful, nourishing Kali Kriya set. So just be with the breath. Follow the breath as it flows in through the nose and as it flows out through the nose or the mouth, whatever is comfortable and available to you in this moment. And all we have to do is keep our attention with the breath. That's it. That's all. And if we forget, if our mind wanders, that's okay. It's completely normal. Just gently bring your awareness back to the breath without judgment. Just bring that attention back, even if you have to keep bringing the attention back to the breath 5, 6, 10 times. It doesn't matter. As long as you remember to keep bringing your attention back to your breath and allow your breaths to get a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. Let's take 3 deep inhalations together and exhalations. And as we inhale, we're going to inhale fully into right down into the lower belly. So we're going to allow our upper chest, our mid chest, and then our belly to expand, bringing the breath right down into the belly, pushing the diaphragm down. And then as we exhale, we're going to draw the navel just above the belly button in towards the spine so that we're fully emptying the lungs. So let's do our 3 breaths. Inhale. Deep, long breath, and hold the breath gently at the top of the inhalation. And through the mouth, exhale, drawing the navel in, making sounds as you exhale. And then again, inhale, gently holding the breath at the top of the inhalation. Expanding the upper chest, the mid chest, and then the belly, breathing right down into that belly, holding the breath. And then exhale, draw that belly in. Exhale all the air from the lungs fully. And let's do one more. Inhale and hold at the top. Exhale. Keeping your gaze inwards and returning to your natural breathing, remaining in stillness and in silence. Let's begin, whilst keeping our eyes closed, to rotate our torso, create circles, moving the upper body round in circles. But actually grinding, creating the circles from the navel. So the navel is just above the belly button. So this is the point at your spine, which will be grinding or rotating, where the movement from the spine will come from. You'll notice your upper torso making bigger circles or smaller circles. So whatever feels right for you in this moment, just allow the navel to grind, to move around in circles. And allow your upper torso to move in whichever way, whichever manner feels comfortable, feels right. So regulate your own breath, keeping your breaths mindful, keeping them deep and long. We're going to start to chant silently the mantra Om Kali Kai Namaha. This mantra is invoking the energy of Kali, the fierceness, the fearlessness, the liberation of Kali. I surrender my lower mind. I detach from the ego. So as you grind at the navel and your body moves in this way, palms resting on the knees, silently chant Om Kali Kai Namaha. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Focus at your third eye. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Taking this mantra silently within your field of consciousness. Focusing at your third eye, behind your forehead, this portal, the seat of our intuition, rolling our eyes up and into the third eye. Keeping our focus at our third eye, palms, shoulders gently resting, relaxed on the knees or the thighs. Grinding at the navel, invoking Kali. Om Kali Kai Namah. Stay with the mantra. Allow the mantra to wash over you, to move through you at your own pace. Keeping your inner focus at the third eye, fiercely present with this practice. Om Kali Kai Namah. Experience the liberation of Kali. Asking for Kali to show you the truth. To cut through to the heart of the matter. Call on Kali to show you compassionately what you desire to see, the truth you desire to see, to know, to face. Om Kali Kai Namah. Keep the mantra going. Then allow your circles to become smaller and smaller until you reach stillness. Allow the mantra to keep going. Coming to stillness. Raising your palms, raising your arms, as if you are holding a beach ball at your heart center, as if you're pressing a beach ball against your chest. So your arms are wrapped around this beach ball. Your fingers are almost touching. You're completely hugging the beach ball. Your arms are at the level of your heart. Imagine you are holding a big ball of fire at your heart center. And let's bring the mantra out loud and chant together. Om Kali Kai Namah. Om Kali Kai Namah. Bring forward that which you wish to release into the fire. Bring forward, call forward those attachments, those bondages, that old energy. to burn in the fire the bondage, the burdens of old karma and trauma, that which is ready to be released can burn in this fire, the eternal fire of your heart, the fire of Kali. Inhale. Om Kali Kai Namaha. 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 Focus at the third eye. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Watch the burning, watch the flickering of the flames. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Burn the karma away. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Release your burdens into the fire. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Increase your staying power. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Release those last residues. Om Kali Kai Namaha. Release the mantra. Lower the arms. Rest the palms on the knees facing upwards. Allow the mantra to dissolve into silence. Visualize the flames of Kali, flames of your cosmic Kali heart in the palms of your hands, burning away the last residues, the burdens, the attachments, the bondage. And visualize the embers, the flames flickering up, becoming stars in the cosmos, creating beautiful new energies, new intentions. Visualize the burdens, visualize the karma, visualize those projections, the untruths, burning away in the palms of your hands, flickering in the flames, transmuting, watching the sparks rise into the sky, rise into the cosmos. Bring your palms together at your heart center, Namaskar Mudra. Keeping your inner focus, your inner drishti at your third eye. Remain suspended in silence. Place your right palm on your heart and your left palm on top. Inhale down into the heart space and hold the breath. Tell yourself, I am compassionate. I have compassion for myself. I have compassion for nature. Exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale. Down into the heart. Breathe that energy. Breathe that light into the heart. Hold the breath. I am compassion. I have compassion for myself. I have compassion for nature. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale into the heart and hold the energy there. I am compassion. I have compassion for myself. I have compassion for nature. Exhale. Breathe naturally. Wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a hug. Send yourself the beautiful Kali love. The love of Kali. The love of liberation. The joy, the bliss of liberation. Embody the energy of liberation today and every day. Bringing your palms back together, Namaste Mudra, to your heart center. Bowing down to yourself. Bowing down to your higher self. Bowing down to your ancestors. And all the spirits, guides, angels, teachers that protect and guide you. Make a commitment to yourself to go into nature, to connect with nature, and to do something for yourself, to show yourself how much you love and appreciate yourself. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please get in touch if you have any questions or any reflections. It's an honor to hold this space for you. All my love. And Kali loves you too. Thank you. Amazing to see you, Amy.